How exactly do I feel? I feel like there's immense pressure to be able to achieve immense goals. And I feel like the probability and the possibility is there. At least enough to justify the effort that is required. And I feel like I made a commitment to shine a bright light on that spot. And there's a lot that has to happen for it to happen. But I know it could happen. And I feel like I may not be up to the task. It's actually a constant fear. Anyways, it is what it is. That's that's the um, that's the entire point. Is that it's this easy to want it, and that worried to be not able to get it. But it just makes sense to try to grab it. And so I'm extending my hands out towards achieving and reaching peace. And I am hoping that many other hands will join. AIPC, American International Peace Commission, where our vision is to reignite compassion back into the hearts of humanity. Let's join hands, let's come together, let's laugh, let's smile, let's help each other. Let's create this movement for good, and let's just be part of it. And guess what? If we just decide to be part of it, then it'll just be growing. It's that easy. What's my benefit in all of this? Why do I want this? I want to feel more secure in the world. I don't feel like the world feels like a safe place. I don't know, maybe I'm just saying the silent part out loud, as they say. And so that's what I want out of all of this. Is I want to be more secure. I want to feel like I'm truly protecting, and I have the ability to protect, and I'll continue to be able to protect, all God willing, of course. I understand things can happen, but I want to strive for better. I want to strive for more. And I think if we all just strive for more, we all say we want a better world, right? We all say we want more peace in the world. You know, like Michael Jackson's song, you gotta look at the man in the mirror, right? And yes, that's me. I'm constantly looking at myself. At the end of it, you just have to be grateful for what you have. And try to get better. Our first responsibility is to ourselves, but it just so happens that helping others helps ourselves. And that's perhaps, if there was an energy to describe, it's that energy. It's the energy of helping others to help ourselves. That perhaps if we create a wave created out of that energy, mixed with many others, then we would have created a wave strong enough to deter the direction that I feel like we seem to be heading, which is a world of moral degradation. And what does that mean exactly? I don't think I quite know. I just feel like it's in that direction. Unless you guys out there feel like, no, the world is a better place every day. And you can mean that not in just a narrow sense, but overall speaking. Then I look to be corrected and join in your joy. Anyways, AIPC, American International Peace Commission, where our vision is to reignite compassion back into the hearts of humanity. We want to be able to achieve a lot. Okay, whatever. We want to be able to achieve a lot. And you know what? If I don't share, then how are you guys going to know, right? So I'm going to share. We want to be able to achieve a lot. And so therefore we must have a system that is good enough. And I truly believe I have the system for it. It's just creating a network. First of all, we all have to want peace and be in the direction of a happier society. What does a happier society look like? Like, yeah, you know what? A happier society looks like a society where there's less people suffering. The thing is, we only see what we see in the circles that we see it. Aside from that, we see it on a screen. And if we don't take an attempt to try to understand other circles, then we would have only understood our own and the screens. See, the screens are controlled by us, and what we see is not. I don't know if I'm right on that. I'll have to take a rain check on that thought. And I'm treating this as live, so. What does a happier world look like? A happier world looks like a world where there is more positive energy. Yep. Yep. A happier world is a world where we have more positive energy. Now, what's positive energy, you ask? Well, that's a long discussion. Yeah, that's a very long discussion. But I welcome the discussion, and I feel like I am adequately prepared given the situation. The task at large is large, and I truly am just 5'3". So it's a pretty big challenge, but the question is always brains or bronze, right? So I may not have the bronze, but I do own a gym. Thanks, by the way. I know I'm gonna give a shout out here real quick to Team Romo MMA. It's our gym venture that I have two partners that I'm very, very blessed. You know what? I'll let this be live too. I have two partners that I am very blessed to have. One of them is a professional bare knuckles fighter, Diego Romo, and my other partner is Mr. Business himself. His name is Mr. Business, and I told him that I certify him for that title name. Anyways, so you guys will, whoever's watching, you guys will meet them as well sometime, perhaps even soon. I've put up some pictures actually already of them. So anyways, but we're opening up a gym. So, oh yeah, there's the bronze and the brains part, right? Well, I did graduate from 34 years of life, so that's, I think, adequate experience for me to be able to say what I'm saying right now. So, there you go. Anyways, yeah, Poetic Thursdays. I'd like to, I don't think I've formally introduced Poetic Thursdays. So Poetic Thursday is an open mic event that I also was very honored and blessed to have another partner. I truly was. Chase. That is nice, awesome guy. I would recommend anyone out there to give themselves an opportunity to get some of his energy, because he's a very unique dude, and he really helped me in this AIPC mission. Big time, big time. He helped me big time. Great dude. But anyways, open mic events, he and I were partners at two open mic events that we host. He, of course, does all the great work to make it running, and I'm a beneficiary of all of it. But anyways, it's a safe space for expression. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful place. I'm sorry. There's so many thoughts and so many things behind my mind as I'm speaking, because I'm not really used to doing this exactly like this. But there's so much in the background, and if those, nothing but love and respect for all. Let's see. Poetic Thursday is the launch where AIPC was launched from. That's what I say. Poetic Thursday is where AIPC was launched from. And Poetic Thursday was an opportunity for AIPC and, of course, myself to really understand a very dynamic, different perspective. For a moment, I, and therefore AIPC, experienced what reigniting compassion back into the hearts of humanity through arts would look and feel like. Poetic Thursday was an opportunity for AIPC and myself to experience the world through a perspective inside and realize that we all love, and loyalty, and have good and want to do good, and just want to be happy. We all long for belonging. We all cherish our own. Poetic Thursday gave me an opportunity to explore the windows of poetry in the city. How beautiful, and through poetry, music, and talent, the raw talent that exists within our community is amazing. And the well-intentioned people that come to spread good in their own way. Man, I feel like I'm talking to a therapist. I actually never thought this out loud, and I guess this is going to be coming now. But Poetic Thursday, I recommend you guys to go to Poetic Thursdays. It's in the Metro West area. A Rome Cafe. And Thursdays, and experience the art that happens there. And please give a very nice big smile and a hug and a thank you to Mr. Chase, and say what's up to Shelby, the Healing Empress, the host. They're both amazing, wonderful people, amongst many, many other amazing, wonderful people that come there. And if you wish to be amongst amazing, wonderful people, then check out Poetic Thursday. And also, there's another one on Mondays. I'm sorry. They're both very amazing. And anyways. Okay, well, that's what I got for now. I'm still going live, I guess. So let me change chapters. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? you know, let's see. I gotta figure out a way to make this more comfortable. There you go. Let's see. There's so much to think about, but this is very unique, because the reason this is very unique is because I know that I'm not gonna edit this video, so this is very unique. And I say I know I'm not. Still, I know there's a possibility that I may, but I don't think I am. We'll see. But anyways, so I want this to be 30 minutes long, so I'm gonna make it another 9 minutes somehow. Let's see. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. I think I'm gonna start making 30-minute increment videos. That'll be nice. That'll give me sufficient homework. And cool. Okay. So now that I know it's gonna be 8 more minutes, that lets me pace this differently. I want to talk about something specific. I've talked about the water drops many times. I want to talk about wanting positive. I want to talk about, you know what? I want to talk about what I want to talk about what a happier world would look like and how we can do it. So here's the thing. I don't think money, okay, I got 7.5 minutes, okay. I don't think money is gonna solve the issues. I don't think, so obviously money is gonna, like, you need money. I don't want to sound like I'm what I'm sounding like, and maybe I did want to sound like that just to grab your attention, but in reality, money is definitely an aspect and part of it, because that's how the reality works right now. And based on today's reality, we cannot say money doesn't matter. And miracles, yes, can happen, but there are certain types of miracles that I think are reasonable to expect is going to happen, and certain time frames for it. And I think right now in this world, no matter, reasonable person would think that money is important. So I think we can solve the money problem, though. That's the thing. I think we can solve the money problem. Then is left the intention, right? Because if you have the money, then it's just the intention, right? And it's not just the intention, actually. There's so much more. Even if you have the intention, there's still so much more. You have to be able to hit so many angles properly. You have to be able to hit all the different sectors of the world properly. Think about it. To create and shape a world where poverty doesn't exist, right? To create such a world would require some dynamic ideas. And with that being said, I definitely would love to absolutely take a moment to talk about the often described dynamic director of the Association of World Fair and Fest, which is myself, described by two very close brothers in recent times. One of them, whom is the president of the organization, Brother Tariq Mahmoud, and the reason I say brother Tariq Mahmoud is just kind of like I guess like a cultural thing, so I'm happy to call anybody brother, anything that, you know, expects it of me reasonably so. But yeah. So anyways, dang, I said I wasn't gonna edit this, and this was like a weird. Let's go back. Okay, how about this? So, Association of World Fair and Fest is one of the fundamental reasons why I have the amount of belief and faith in basically what I'm trying to do with AIPC, American International Peace Commission. They have leveraged me high, ballooned me high in many ways, and shown me many directions and thoughts and opportunities, and above and all of that, they have given me love. Brother Tariq Mahmoud is the president of this organization, and the vice president is none other than a retired Supreme Court lawyer of Bangladesh, Brother Parvez Hashem. What can I say of this brother? He has shown me light in different direction. I don't know if I can. And it's just intriguing of a brother. And I'm very honored to be part of this organization with leaders such as them. And happy to be part of this organization that actually I've met many wonderful people through this organization, people of all different like minds and thoughts and vision, but all seem united by this idea of happiness. Like, everyone here is chasing their own happiness. Is true, of course, I'm sure, and at least I hope so. But everyone is doing it in such a elegant, like wave matter, like just very different, something so unique in my life that I'm getting to experience because of this organization that is led by such wonderful people. I don't know exactly how to describe it. I can say there's many opportunities that I am getting, have gotten, and God willing will get because of them. And above all, I'm very grateful for all the love that I've felt since I've had association with this organization. And there's many more to thank. And you know what? I've got about a minute and a half left. And so I think that's a minute and a half anyways. I do want it to be at least 30 minutes. What else? Hey, AIPC, American International Peace Commission, where our vision is to reignite compassion back into the hearts of humanity. If you want to help, or if you want to be part of it, if you want to know how, all you got to do is just listen. And I promise I will try my very best to lay out the plan and let you guys know what's up and do this, okay? And it's not something that's going to take, and I come with peace, man. I come with peace, I just want to do good in the world. Like, I even have a pay limit and stuff. Yeah, it's a for-profit. We'll talk about that another time. I come with peace, I promise. Let's do this, okay? Let's do this. And if I fail, then I fail. At least I tried. And if I didn't, then these moments are archived into the history books. But anyways, it's almost 30 minutes, and that wasn't too bad. Thank you guys.